Alright, let's go. Gotta make sure that this is... Because I did some screen adjustments yesterday, so I gotta make sure everything is lined up. Okay. Alright, let's see. Did I talk to you, Sid? Oh, I got 14, You remember what I asked you to do, right? Okay. So we're doing the final quest that's connected to the mission. We had to do 3 different paths. We're on the final path that needs to be done. I know I need to get rid of all my, Unity. Well, not all of it. But, about 90,000 of it. So I can actually... I can get more money. I have more gil. Then I'll have well over 1 million. And I'll be like, oh. Might be able to get 2. Close to it. I gotta get used to playing 11 again. I took like 3 days off or something. I forget how long it took. Bodum, it's Omia. How is she doing? Greetings, Despotary. It has been too long, Sir Loverance. You need not worry, she is fine. Bodum and I travel the world in search of a single truth that will restore light divinity on our children. Your granddaughter embraces the same goal as we do, and she will not give up until she has reached it. I can sleep easier knowing that such a noble knight as yourself is watching over my dear Omiya. However, she is often one to hide her true feelings away from others, even though she may be in pain. You are not causing her any pain, are you? Omiya is a very strong-willed young woman. She understands the responsibilities that lie before her and will not cower before them. That is why she blamed herself for not knowing more about the painting of Altuo kept in the Tabnazian's cathedral's aquarium. But what? Lady Omiya is not a theologian of the cathedral. No one expects her to know of the painting, however. Exactly, there is no way she could know of the painting. She was only a mere child when the piece was donated to the cathedral. Oh, why must you blame yourself, poor Omiya? Lawrence, I know some of the history behind the painting. Let me tell you what I know. Long ago, I helped in the transport of the relic to the cathedral. Much torment arose as a result of bringing that painting here. Your assistance is greatly appreciated. I will relay everything you tell me to your granddaughter. Yes, it was some 25 years ago that the painting was brought to the archipelago. According to the Marquisate officials, the painting was found deep within the ancient ruins known as the Temple of Ogala Pit. The Temple of the Tomberries. That's normally what we call it because there's tomberries all over that place. It is said that the painting depicts a scene in a verse of a legendary song, the ancients in their attempt to open the gates of paradise. Yes, I remember it like it was yesterday. A gate of light hovering over a grand city. The gatekeeper roaring to the heavens. The gatekeeper took the shape of a mighty dragon. However, his 4 legs were bound by mighty shackles. This image was the strongest in the painting. Many of the missionaries that came to view the painting will often call it the relic of chains or a relic of the dragon. I see. So at that time, the identity of the city was still unknown. Yes, until Cardinal Maldororian viewed the painting. It was she who told us the city was Altui. Punishment for defying the gods, the city of Altui was destroyed and banished to the bottom of the Northern Sea after the Cardinal revealed the truth of the painting. Many a canticle was sung of this legend. There wasn't a soul in Tabnazia who had not heard one while sipping down a glass of brew in a local pub. However, why did the Cardinal know of the city and its legend? Though I may be mistaken, I seem to recall that before arriving in Tabnazia, Maldororian was a priest who wandered the outlands on a quest for spiritual enlightenment. I've also heard tales that many of the holy relics that reached the archipelago were bought on the outlands by thieves and pirates. Perhaps the Cardinal obtained her knowledge of Altui and those forsaken areas, the outlands. I see. Yes, I also remember how a group of Mithra came from those outlands, demanding that we return the painting to the temple. I too have heard that tale. After a long series of talks, the Cardinal was able to convince the mayor to allow the painting to remain in Tabnazia without defacing the honor of the cathedral. We were relieved that with those Mithra beasts gone, we could go back to our normal everyday life. Perhaps they know more of the painting. Desperati, would you happen to recall the name of the Mithra and where exactly they came from? I do not remember their names. I do not think they were even referred to by anything other than the title of Sin Hunters. Sin Hunters, assassins sent from the Mithrian homeland to do the dirty work of the Grand Chieftainess. So this painting must be of great importance to their race. Sir Lovriant, a young Mithrian sin hunter, visited the safehold a number of days ago. If you could find her, she may be able to better inform you of the secrets behind the painting. A sin hunter was here? Excellent. I thank you very much for your assistance. I will heed your advice and begin a search for this Mithra. I was just there to hear all that. A sin hunter in Tabnazia. A quite unexpected turn of events, wouldn't you say, Bonham? Let us travel to Winterhouse to inquire with the chieftainess about the sin hunters and the painting they desire. They attack you. Alright. So, did we get all that? Wow. Yoka. I mean, not Yoko. Winterhouse. Woods. Oh, okay, I know where to go, I think. Ow. Chair, please. I'll be getting a new chair soon. Throughout the rest of this year, I'm probably gonna buy one, like, a big object for the apartment. Like, I know next month I'm gonna buy a new entertainment center. Somewhat. Something to put all my consoles in, and even the TV on this time instead of having it on the windowsill, because I need to get it off the windowsill so I can actually, um, oh, what? A7. There. I see, my child, you have heard of this new trust initiative? If it is a scroll you seek, then I bid you talk to Shikari Z. Yet I warn you, should the ritual terror truly require strong bonds, then you would be wasting your time. Hers. I really don't know where she is. But we'll keep that in mind. You wish to hear of Altoru adventure? A moment, to ask questions in such a blunt manner does not befit a gentleman. My most humble apologies for the intrusion. Chieftainess Harif Vajni. My name is Larvance and Mistral. To save the people of Venedil, I seek the truth that hides behind the veil of history. A time of apocalypse is at hand. I beg you for the guiding knowledge of ages passed down through the Mithraean race. I understand your situation. However, I know nothing of the city painted in that picture. Even if you were to ask the Mithraean trackers, I doubt they would have an inventor for you. They are on a journey to fulfill an important duty. If I may be so bold, are the Mithraean trackers following the scent of some grave crime? Yes, they came here to demand atonement for the sins of the Tabnazian Cardinal. Cardinal, what crimes could she have committed? Strangely enough, her sins are related to the picture you speak of. That picture was stolen from the temple of Ugalip. The Mithraean tracker traveled to Tabnazia to recover it, but it was instead presented with a deal by the Cardinal. A deal? Yeah, the Cardinal apparently knew everything about the legend recited by the Mithra. The duty that it entails. She also stated that the means to carry out that duty has been prepared in Tabnazia. The tracker had no choice but to accept the deal. The fate of Venedil's people were placed in the hands of the Cardinal. Chieftainess, indulge me if you will. What is this legend, and what are the duty it reveals? What had your people intended to do? That duty was given to the Mithra by the ancient race depicted in the picture. A duty to awaken the sleeping gods. Sleeping gods? You heard the tale of the ancient race that wounded Venedil by opening the gates of paradise. The emptiness that poured from that wound tried to swallow up everything in its path. The mountains, the sea, the skies, the forests, even life itself. The living beings of Venedil decided to use the tears that Altana had shed to cleanse the world. However, a battle erupted between the king of people, and the king of dragons over the fifth tier. A conflict that knew no end. The people that survived used the power of the sleeping gods to heal the wounded land. And that is the legend told by the Mithra. Adventurer, in your travels, you would have seen the giant glowing crystals that lie hidden far away from civilization. These crystals are the resting places of the gods. Ah, the not the five massive ones that we keep, not the five massive ones we keep going to and ended up in the emptiness. I think she's talking about the proto crystals that they're large that we ran into, like the massive yellow crystal that we saw while going after the tremor stone and such. Those crystals. They're actually meant to do for the summon quest and also used for another quest line later on. And Shantoto's quest, if I remember. That's what she's talking. Slumbering within the immortal being are immortal beings who were called forth to heal the land in an age of legend. The wounded land of Enidil bleeds forth dreaded emptiness. It is now time for us to awaken the sleeping deities and mend our suffering world. And that is the role that the Cardinal attempted to fill? But how? That has not yet been revealed to me. But you must learn the answer to that question. You should ask the Tabnatsian theologian who was a survivor of the Great War before she was punished for that crime. Do you need further explanation? The Mithra Sin Hunters never forgive a crime. The Sin Hunters does not die with the sinner. The sin does not die with the sinner. Be careful with your actions. It is not our place to judge your sins, but in time your sins may come to judge you. Yeah, their belief is that the sins of... If you're connected to someone who has sinned, they will place the sin on you to take that in order for you to take it, to take your life, so that so that the sin can be punished. Be careful with your what do you make of her words, Bodum? The theology, the Mithra veers quite dramatically from that of the Sandori Cathedral in several respects. The legend concerning the five tears of Altana is especially at odds with what the Elven believe. That is why I warn you not to swallow her tale without question. Talk of legends aside, the chieftain's description of the emptiness that has appeared in every corner of Enidil is an indisputable truth. However, the Mithra trackers are now chasing after the theologian Frisch and not Cardinal Maldororian, which would mean that even the trackers were unable to locate the whereabouts of the Cardinal. Does this mean that the Cardinal has already bid farewell to this world? Has my astounding luck finally failed me? Hey. It is nice to see you after so long, sir. I wonder if you remember old Hanori Gamori. I thought you might have informed me of your presence. I was mighty surprised to hear that you were in town. As always, your visits cause quite a stir. And I do babble on. Your subordinates paid me to pass this on to you. It is an item that should be helped tremendously in your task. This is... Yes, indeed. It was broken when you crossed swords with that detestable Yukai. I went to great lengths to have this repaired for you. What's more, I finally made progress on the task you entrusted to me so long ago. That despicable bounty hunter that caused you so much trouble, Goldmane. You have information? Yes. According to some Mithrin pirates, the rascal has purchased a small deserted island south of Mara. I see, my luck has not forsaken me after all. Bowden, I ask that you leave the rest of this task to me alone. My incredible luck does not extend to those around me. It may prove to be more than a hindrance to the help. Until next we meet. Well, that's not gonna happen. I'm still gonna come along. Get over it. Alright. So, okay, I thought. Gotta go back to tab now. So we can talk to the old man, which I... And then get comfy because we gotta take a trip on a mana clipper, which is like a boat. And yes, we'll have to wait for it. And then other things. Welcome to Final Fantasy XI, where it's my grandmother and daughter. Well, please, I beg you, do not let him. Oh, okay, so that doesn't. Okay, verification. I can verify that does not work. Anyway. Oh. Oh, I see. I don't know. How the... That's the thing. The mana clipper. Have I been to Bay? Have I been to Bikini or Bikini Bay? I don't think I've been there. Yeah, it's just it's one of those moments again where it's like they say there's an easy way to do it, but it's like you need friends and stuff, so it's like, well, kind of take the long way. No, I have not been there. Nope, I have not been there, I'm afraid. Okay, so I have to get here and then... Wow, I just attempted to try and get on my mount Final Fantasy style 14. Like I literally just tried to. I think I could just go down here, right? Yeah, this could take a minute. This could take a long moment. I guess this one? Yeah. No, it was the other way. Yeah. No, this is not. No, 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 no. Hmm. I wonder if I have to be down there. Like, I have to go around on the island itself. Maybe not. Wow, it'd be great if the yeah, it'd be great if the guide would actually show me how to get there. Hmm. So- I don't know how to get there. Go to the Kelowna Dunes. Yeah, I had a feeling. Okay. So I was right. I had to go down there, and there's a secret passage. See, the guy, like I said, the map does not show you that in the on the wiki. It doesn't cross like some of the maps have been marked to show the secret passages and stuff with lines and stuff. Others just have nothing. So I wonder if I. Apparently, some of the people that worked on like the wikis for these are inside the show. Like some of the who have written up wikis and stuff for FF11 are in the link show. I wonder if I could talk to them about maybe marking up the maps with new pathways and stuff. So that so things like this, so you'll know, oh, there's a pathway if you go down here. It's most likely down here. You most likely have to go around this whole thing. Yeah. There it is, see? See, nobody. This would be something that would have been very important to have on the piece of like on the guide maps. Like the wiki for this area. Yeah, the map should have. And now we're here. And then you go to the docks. And wait for like 20 minutes and hope that you get to it'll take you to where you need to go. Wow, camera. Whoa! It's here? Can I just... Oh. Why buy a ticket? Yeah, that's what I was wondering. What? Great. You were supposed to talk to this person, I think. Yeah. Buy a ticket. Well, now I'm probably gonna... Well, we have to wait now. Um... So yeah, we have to wait a while. We're gonna have to wait a while for this. Yeah. We have to wait 1650. Here it comes! Did I get this? I can't remember. Yeah, I got the survival guide when I was here. Okay. Let's get a ticket. Buy a ticket. Multi-ticket. Alright. Woo! It's Mana Clipper time. Alright, so I have a ticket. I have a ticket. Ticket. Ba-ba-ba-da. Got a ticket. Get a ticket. Get a ticket. But I got another song in my head. Now we wait a minute. And now we take 10 minutes to try to get to the other side. Oh. How long is this gonna take? 6 minutes? Is it going to be out into the on the open sea? Yeah, except for the fact that this thing is here. Get out of here. Yeah, guess, oh, look at the moon. Oh yeah, when's the next full moon? There goes the moon. Gotta wait 6 minutes. I think we got like 2 minutes. Three minutes. By the way, how much hiding space do I have? Alright. One more minute. Okay. Fish. Wait, you can? Wait, is that it? Water is here warm and the fish are colorful and tasty. Oh boy. The mana clipper have arrived. There we go. Alright, we're here now. H11, huh? Yeah, there's no actual like guide here. Can I? Oh, okay. Hopefully I'm going the right way. Because I really don't know the pathway to this. To get down there. It's all in pieces. It's kind of sad because you have to actually have to come here and spend time trying to get a spell from one of these monsters for blue magic. Which is actually, if I'm right, it's an important spell. Da, 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 da. There it is. Yeah, this is the only reason why we're here. What's this? This is the only reason. I really hope I don't have to fight. Clunk, clunk. The machine has noticed something behind you. No! No, Bodum, you came even after I specifically requested that you would trust this matter in me. I suppose it's your prerogative as an adventurer to poke your nose into other people's business. However, you really are too forgiving. Those who find enjoyment in the humiliation of others need to feel the sting of regret for their actions. What the? Look at what you've done to my war machine. After all I went through to get my hands on one. You're so mean. You're so terrible. You're so ugly. You waste your time speaking through these mandriorias. Are you listening, Voki Tribuki? I am Lavrance and Estrael, representative of the Sandorian Cathedral. Show yourself immediately. Did you say Chibuki? It's him! Wait, is it really? Because that name would mean... Yeah, they are. That's their father. Well, I never really believed you met your end. You met your end in Sandoria. I could never forget the cuts of that blade. You won't fool me. Throw down your sword. One false move and now a bird will be a direct flight to the Chateau d'Original. It carries a note for the Royal Knights. One that informs them of your survival. Ha! Still prepared for the worst. As always, you're cowards and with age. Perhaps you didn't hear me clearly. I am Labriance and Mistriel. Even with the assassination of France Mage, the family of Mistral still retains honor amongst the knightly orders. With that family name at my disposal, your trivial note will amount to nothing. I tire of your games, Voki Chibuki. Why would the scion of such a noble Marquis family act in this way? Did you argue that honor alone will not fill our hunger belly? That is the kind of reasoning I would expect from a Tara with no understanding of the term honor. It is a complete opposite. I have chosen to use my influence to see that justice is done. Your notion of justice should have been erased years ago, along with the destruction of Tabnazia. It is true that even now, 20 years after the war, the ruins of the Marquisate still crawl with the remnants of the Beastmen army. However, the wards erected around the sanctum by Cardinal sheltered underground delivery tunnels from invasion. I have discovered that the safe hold built within those walls harbors the refugees of Tabnazia. Refugees? Are you certain? You had not chosen to waste your time here, lamenting the past. This revolution would have reached you as well. The refugees of Tabnazia have already presented their plight to Geruno and asked for a member of the government to visit Tabnazia. Geruno. A government official immediately entered the safe hold under the pretense of aid. Without the knowledge of the Tabnazian survivors, he proceeded to rifle through the contents of the sacrum. But this is great news. At least the inhabitants of the window weren't completely obliterated. Those trinkets of the path have no use for anyone. Gerudo can take anything they want if the refugees are to be saved. But can it truly be said that the people of Tabnazia will be rescued? You lost a wife and children in that war. Everyone who survived that travesty lost something or someone dear to them. Their spirits have suffered a terrible blow. They have spent years cowering for the shadows of horror that lurk beyond the walls of the Safehold. And those responsible for the current state of the Marquisate have all but forgotten its existence, living in blissful ignorance. These very same villains are soon to be the recipients of tears of gratitude from the very people they condemned to misery. Do you want to simply stand by and watch this injustice unfold even though the truth weeps silently in your heart? What else would you have me do? Surely you don't intend to tell them what really happened. Yes, that's exactly what I propose. I shall shed light upon the dark purpose of the Allied army hidden behind the confusion of the Great War. I will also call for assistance in the restoration of the nation of Tabnazia. Oh, you can't possibly do this alone. It is the realization of that very fact that prompted my return. I already control the successor to the Tabnazian Marquisate. Preparations to receive funds and troops from a certain wealthy family are also well underway. This wealthy family is willing to pour its resources into recovering the knowledge and relics that have been collected over the years by the Tabnazian Cathedral. However, these relics have all been taken by Cardinal Maldoria, and their present whereabouts are unknown. This is why I have come to request information from you. I wish to visit the source of this bounty. I need to know the way to the city of Altuo. Along with several others, you were on a secret mission from the cathedral to find the path to the celestial capital. That may be so, but we were never able to discover a way to Altuo. Then why, my little friend, did the Tabnazian Cathedral call upon me to silence you? You must have discovered something. Now choose, will you keep your silence or keep your life? Wait, I'll tell you. We discovered a way to Altuo opens once every 100 years. That's all we found, I swear. Once in 100 years. A statue. That's everything I know. Time for me to leave. Wait, how? My. He does move fast for such a diminutive chap. Never mind. I have the information I came for. The statue. The stone statue I saw in the mirror is the statue of Promethea. The one kept in the Aquarium. The Requiem of the Tabnazian Cathedral. Could this statue also be a relic from Altuve? Which would mean that the professor from Windoros You wanna explain to me what's going on? Guys, we have our information. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's just one of them moments. Winderalls. Water? Walls. E5. Oh. A lot of reading. Lot of reading. I don't know. Give me info. Hi. What now? You want to know where no, that's when Giovanni came from? I thought I already told you the statue was covered in traces of soils in the bottom of the sea. But wait, just a moment. Now that you mention it, there were also traces of guts of bird, mixed with the samples. I did not think of that. Why would there be two types of soil in the statue? Oh, why? Why would there? Alright, the Summer Games event is about to start, so here's the deal. I'll probably get distracted by it because I want to see what's going on. But, yeah. I need to go to here. Oh boy. Oh, that's the Moogle. I mean, not Moogle. The Goblin area. North. Wow. Oh, I gotta be on that. Alright, so we gotta be on Basco. Hang on. I'll get it. Oh, God. We're getting another Alien game? Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. The last time we got a Alien game, at least. The last time we got an Alien game, the AI was horrendous. Horrible. Unless. At least the one I kept hearing about. Like, the maker of the game was so obsessed with being like, his game was the greatest thing in the world. The Alien game was the greatest thing in the world, and it's like, no, your game is horrible, and it's garbage, and it's... Like, the AI was messed up. If I remember, in the end, a bunch of fans somehow managed to get into the coding of the game and changed one thing in it, and the AI became flawless and perfect in it. It's bad when we have to go and fix your game. If you're a developer and your fans or people who buy your game in the end have to fix your game, that says something. That says a lot. Anyway, I need to... I'm trying to... There we go. Sorry, I'm like I said, I'm watching the Game Summers. One thing I'm gonna try to do, I know for a fact, is I'm gonna try to get we have got to start doing more horror games. I miss playing horror games. I will make sure I have this place set up for horror games. I just have to buy a couple of things. Apparently the developers and creators of Dead Space series were all fired from EA, and they're bringing out we're getting a horror game from them. They made a new development, like a new yeah. I have to December 2nd, 2020. Oh yeah, they did say that that was coming. We have got to play more horror games. I miss playing horror games. I miss... Yeah. The Dead Space development team has made a new studio for themselves. They have no connection to EA anymore, so they can do whatever they want, which means they can actually make a good horror game. Ooh. Ooh, we get gameplay! Gameplay's always good! Oh, this looks gorgeous. I mean, as gorgeous as a horror game can be. Oh, great. Soon in, okay. Why, if it isn't the adventurer Bonham, I must commend you for your insight. Yes, it was nearly 100 years ago, too, that the Moblins wandered their way up from the bowels of Benedil, and then the Taru scientists who examined the statue of Tabnazia. What he said about the statue dug up from the labyrinth. I advise you, do not let down your guard. When traveling through these caves, the Moblin behavior is often erratic, and they can be quite nastier than their cousins on the surface. Out of all the beastmen, they seem to realize they are the children of the twilight, and it is this fact that drives them. Ah, yes, one of my colleagues said he spoke with a creature known as Farnuptic deep in the eastern end of this area. The Moblins call Olton Movalpolis. Whether that beast will help you or not, I still am not convinced that this cave is truly the path to Altway. Hmm? Or is it? Oh, he's here. It cannot be. Give me a moment. I want to see the rest of this before we continue.